Hey guys, Peteplayed back here again with another video, and today we're going to be doing an updated guide for the lockpicking in Starfield. Let's get right to it, shall we?
On the opposite end of the box, slide the entire panel down 2 millimeters. You'll hear a slight click.
Alright, we're not going to be doing like Sean says, instead we're going to be using the famous Digipicks. And we're going to start off with the novice locks first. Let's go over through that right now. Alright guys, here we have a novice lock. The novice lock is the easiest one of them all. Lockpicking in Starfield is different than any other Bethesda game we've seen up until now, such as Fallout, Skyrim, and Oblivion, for example. Here we basically have a process of elimination, as I'm trying to show you here. We have rings and keys. The rings have gaps, and the keys obviously have these lines that slot into the gaps in order to unlock or eliminate them. Now, you may find that you have multiple keys that can fit in the same ring that you're trying to unlock. What that should tell you is that not every key is meant for the ring you're trying to unlock. Just because a key fits in the ring that you're trying to unlock doesn't mean it's just for that ring. It may be for the inner ring or a ring that you haven't yet unlocked because you're busy unlocking the outer rings first. So as you can see here, this one fits both in the outer ring and in the inner ring. So you got to be careful when choosing which ring to unlock. In this example, that one unlocked the outer ring. Now we're having the second ring, and we have this key which can fit in the outer ring only. It cannot fit in the inner ring. So that key is only for this particular ring. So we can go ahead and clearly use that ring, that key. Now we have the last two rings for us. We can only see the current ring. We cannot see the final ring yet. So here you got to be careful with which key you use, because if you use the wrong one, you might have to undo the whole process. You can use the Digipick to undo a key. You will get a key back, but of course you'll use a Digipick in the process. So in this case, we're going to be using this one, and we have one last key, and there we go, which will fit in only this ring. This is the only ring and the final ring. Unlocking this ring would unlock the corresponding safe, and that's it. This might seem complicated at first, but trust me, it only gets easier. And what I mean by that is, the higher rank you go, it's actually easier, even though the rings increase. But as you can see here, you will get an at rank 2, you get this option that the key that fits in the corresponding ring, the ring would then light up blue. I will show you what I mean that. Let's go and unlock another one, a higher level lock right now. Alright guys, here we have an advanced lock, and right off the bat you can see the outer ring is now blue. This is because we have reached rank 2 and have the ability to see which key fits in which ring, and when it does, the ring will light up blue correspondingly. As you can see, this key fits in the outer ring only, and it fits in these three gaps right here. Now we're going to take a look at the other keys. This key doesn't, and this one doesn't. This one does. This one fits in both the outer ring and the inner ring. Same for this key. Both of these keys can unlock both rings, and this one can only unlock the inner ring. So we know which key to use. In this case, we can go ahead and use this key to unlock and eliminate the outer ring so that we can proceed. There we have it. This key doesn't unlock anything, so we don't need this key right now because we cannot eliminate any ring with it. We can go ahead and use this key for this ring, and there we have it. Again, this key doesn't eliminate any ring because it doesn't light up blue, so we can ignore it. Same for this one, and this one both eliminate this ring, this outer ring that we need to eliminate right now. It does get a bit tricky because you need to be careful which one to use right now, because you cannot see the final ring yet. So for this instance, be careful which one you use. I'm going to go ahead and use this one to unlock it and clear the current ring. So let's go ahead and use this key right now to eliminate this ring. And there we have it, guys. We have eliminated the ring, and we're now presented to the final ring. The final ring can be eliminated with the key that we didn't pick. Now if you did pick it, for example, you could use the undo function from the bottom and reset the ring in order to be able to do it again and continue, but you keep in mind you'll use a digipick for that. And here we are with an expert lock, guys. This is the second last difficulty of locks that you get. As you can see, we now have 9 keys. Bear in mind, we'll not be using the 9 keys, we'll instead be using 6. So 3 keys are not needed and are so-called fake. The process still stands to be the same. It's a process of elimination, eliminating each ring. Since we're rank 2 and higher, we do have our highlight that's going to help us to identify which key is for which ring. And again, the process is exactly the same, and we just go through the rings. I'll just let this one play out so you can see that there isn't much difference and it's just as easy. Alright guys, and here we have the master level, the most difficult one of them all. Actually, it's not that difficult. Let me show you why. At rank 4, you get the option to eliminate unused keys. This would actually eliminate keys that aren't required for the specific lock. You'll see now we lost 4 keys. It had removed 4 keys because those keys aren't actually required to solve this lock itself. So let's go ahead and clear this lock out. As you can see from before, we have the blue ring, and which is going to help us a lot. Right now I'm just going through the keys to see which key fits in which ring. For instance, this one only fits in the outer ring, so that's a clear winner, and I'm going to select it and use it for the outer ring. Here we have the second ring. Whilst the second ring has more keys that can fit in the inner rings, we are going to go with this one to actually unlock the current ring. There we have it. We've unlocked that ring, and now we have a couple of keys left over that can actually fit in multiple rings. But again, here we have process of elimination, and we can clearly see that this is the key that we should be using because they only fit in that ring. And that's it, guys. The process is pretty much the same throughout each difficulty. It only gets easier. At least that's how it is for me, because you have the blue ring, you have the ways to eliminate the unneeded keys. It just makes the process a lot easier when the difficulty rises. Alright guys, here I just want to show you what the auto slot function does. The auto slot function is basically automatically telling you which key will fit in for the current ring. As you see, it selected the second key. That means that the second key is the only key that will fit for this current corresponding ring, and you can go ahead with certainty and use that one. And that's it. It's pretty helpful. And here I just want to go over the undo function. That is, if you, for example, get stuck and you want to go back and get a key back, you simply hit the undo function. As you see here, it will consume a digipick obviously, but you'll get the key back and you'll be able to continue lockpicking the current lock. Alright guys, the next part that I want to go through is the actual ranking of the security skill. To get your rank up, you need to unlock things and open locked doors and so on. But did you know that in the first area, the Kreet research lab that you enter with Vasco the robot, that you can rank up to rank 2 immediately here, as there's 5 things that you can unlock. Now, do keep in mind that if you didn't choose a specific background that gives you the security skill, such as these. You have to get the first rank immediately when entering here. You'll level up to level 2 shortly, so you can immediately rank up to rank 1 and begin getting your locks picked, because you need 5 locks picked to rank up to rank 2, and you can do that right here.
That was scary.
I'm gonna go through each area that contains a safe or locked door that will help you. There's 5 in total, right here, right at the start of the game. Let's get through it. After the kitchen area, you go up these stairs. This is where you first encounter the first set of enemies. You go up the stairs, and your first door on your left, there's like a bedroom here or something, and you can see the first safe next to a digipick. That's the first safe that you can pick and use to level up your ranks. The second will be a locked door here. This is the third area where you face enemies for the first time when in the Kreet research lab. You'll see it here on the right. Inside of it, you will see a desk at the end of the room here, where there will be a second safe which you can unlock and rank up your security skill right off the bat. And here is the fourth one, guys. It's an ammo case. This is the final room before you get to the ladder and exit the Kreet lab. And the final one is obviously the safe before the ladder. And there you have it, guys. 5 things to unlock right at the start of the game and reach rank 2 immediately. Now next up, I wanted to go over how you can actually further on rank up your security and where to do so. In my opinion, the easiest way to start off is with the Galbank ATMs. Now do keep in mind that when picking these, you might get caught and have a bounty on your head and get taken to jail. You can just pay off the bounty immediately and not worry about a thing. It's only 350 credits, which is nothing. There are 4 Galbank ATMs here. This is in the Spacesport district, where the spaceship lands in New Atlantis. There is also another 4 over here in the commercial district by the Galbank itself. Don't forget that there's a Galbank in Neon City as well, and obviously there's 4 Galbank ATMs that you can pick as well and help you rank up. As well as in Akila, there's also a Galbank there. There are 4 ATMs as soon as you enter. Be mindful that you may get caught and arrested, so either do it hidden or just pay off the bounty. Also, don't forget about the vault here in the Galbank of Akila. There are 7 in total. I will go through them right now so you can see them one by one. Also in Akila, while you're on the Empty Nest quest, don't forget that when meeting Jacob, you can have Sam distract him and you can pick his room for the maps, and that will help you rank up as well. That's 1 extra door to unlock. Also, still while being on the Empty Nest quest and you're with Sam fighting off the Shore Gang in the Empty Nest mine, you can see this area here. This is before you get to the artifact. There is a chest here, or a storage case right behind you here that you can unlock. It is a expert one. That will also help you. That's an extra one. Another good place to level up your security is on Lantana, on the abandoned web station. I'm just going to show you where that is located on the map and which system. It is the Lantana system. When you land here, there is a couple of places you can level up your security at. There's a master lock, there's an expert lock, there's advanced locks, and there's even a novice one. Let me quickly show you where the master one is. Over here on the left in this little building. The next one is in a big hangar over there on the right. Let me show you where it is. It is a locked door. Just gonna go over there right now for you. And here it is, guys, a master safe. And the next one in this area, guys, is up the stairs here in the middle of the area. There will be a spaceship, you have to jump on it, and here you have a weapons case that's locked. And the next one will be on the hangar on the left, guys. You simply go through here and there's a locked computer. And the final one in this area will be through this doorway here and through this pathway, and it will be on the other side. It will be another locked computer, and that will be the final one for this area, guys. Still in the Lantana system, guys, simply move to Lantana 2. It's just another planet in the same system. Land over in the civilian outpost. When we've landed here, guys, we want to go to this abandoned mine just over there. I'll quickly go over there to show you. As you see, there's a couple of enemies, but they won't be too hard to fight. Simply fight them off, and we'll be going up these stairs here shortly through this airlock in this small building. Once inside, you'll see a magazine, and also on the right of the door there will be a safe which you can unlock. Once you come outside, you can hear an alarm that's beeping, and you can go to it and turn it off. There'll be a deep cave entrance right here. Go into that deep cave to find another safe which you can unlock. Again, a lot of enemies here. You can take them out and grab their loot. I will just skip ahead to where the safe is located. And there you have it, guys, another safe that you can unlock and rank up your security right here. Next place is going to be on the Nova Galactic Staryard, guys. This is part of the old neighborhood while looking for Vanguard Mara, so you can't really miss this one. It is right here. It is a door on the left before the main door, which is on the right, so just go to the left first. It is a locked door, you'll see it right now. The second one is also a door. It's in the corridor where you first fight the first set of enemies. It is right here on the front. There you go, another locked door. And the final one, guys, is yet another locked door by the workroom. And that will be the 3 doors you can unlock here in the Nova Galactic Staryard. Next up, guys, is during the Mantis Side Quest. If you remember, if you haven't yet done it, please check out my guide. I've got a full guide on how to do it. Otherwise, when you're killing all the enemies during the corridors, you can go to this area and find a safe to unlock. And finally, guys, during the Tyrannis puzzle, when you open the door on the right, there will be a locked door here with the expert level. You'll see it right now. Here it is. And last but not least, guys, I just want to go over some vendors that sell Digipicks, like for example James Newill over here. He's located at Newill's Goods over in Neon City. He can sell you Digipicks sometimes. If he doesn't have it, you can reset his stock by sleeping for 48 hours or waiting for 48 hours. This applies to all vendors. Another vendor is Amoli Bava, located in New Atlantis, and as you can see, this time she doesn't have it. You can always reset the stock of the vendor by waiting 48 hours. Another one is Henrik Zuran, located in Newill, again in New Atlantis. He can also sell Digipicks. As you can see, he's got them this time. And that'll be all for this video, guys. I hope you're enjoying the Starfield guides that I'm making. If you do, please consider subscribing and giving them a like. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.